Good morning, Don Yoakum here. Time for the Daily Brief, where I give you a pick a day, plus the big picture perspective you need to make this market work for you. Okay, so the Fed's speaking later on today. The market's down a little bit at this point. I'm recording this a little bit later on in the day. It's around 11 or so Eastern. I think the big thing right now, front and center on people's mind, is the unrest in China, the possibility of China reopening. Look, China reopening is now what the bulls are hanging on to, just like they were holding on to a Fed pivot. Fed pivot's kind of been dashed. The Fed speakers have really been coming out hard against the possibility of a Fed pivot. And so now they are moving on to China reopening. We'll see, even if China decides that they want to reopen an economy and abolish this ridiculous zero COVID policy. You can't just flip on a switch and get all that human capital back into motion, right? All that capital, human or otherwise, back into motion. That's going to take a significant amount of time. It's been offline for 2-3 years in many cases. They've got a big problem trying to reopen without creating even more logistical problems. So I'm not hanging my hat on that. We're going to go into recession. We're going deeper in recession. It's getting to be more and more of the consensus view. Now it's just a matter of how deep and how long. With that, I want you to short Wayfair. Let me walk you through some quick charts right here and show you what I'm seeing. On the 5-day volume profile here, and I have my opportunity zone indicator. You see that Wayfair is right now in this opportunity zone. It's trading right here at this level. It's spiked on bullish Cyber Monday sales. It seems to have peaked. This 35.55 is, keep that number in mind, lower volume, and now it's going back into this higher volume area with this generally bearish pattern. If we zoom out to 10-day, when it did spike into that opportunity zone, upper limit of the opportunity zone, which along with the shape of this volume profile here continues to look bearish. So both 5 and 10-day. And then as far as the target goes, I think we've got this whole thing looks like it wants to go past and lower. Just how far and how low does it want to go? If I look at the 30-day, this starts to look, this level down here around 27 or so starts to look pretty interesting, right? You have this building, and here's the still looking bearish. You've got lower volume at these higher prices, higher volume as the price goes down, and then a sharp drop off, which tells me we could be in for a pretty steep move to the downside on Wayfair. Anyway, why don't you click on the link below, join the daily pick for $9 a month. You can get the details on how to trade this, plus you get a pick every single day, and that's just for $9 a month. It's awesome. Would love to see you guys there, and I'll see you tomorrow for another daily brief.